Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome to a Sacred Union Energy update. This is going to be a bit of a romance reading, I think. Um, Remember, when we're talking about sacred partners and sacred unions, this is actually about the path of ascension, and that's usually what we channel. We channel ascension energy, we channel self-growth, we channel for sacred partners who are on that path. Sometimes we like to know what is going on in the physical world. So I thought what I would do is a little bit of a treat for Christmas. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. I hope you're having a wonderful, happy holiday. And I thought we'd do a little bit of a treat and just do a romance reading. We had one of these last week. It was a ton of fun, a ton of information, and powerful energy coming through for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine mirroring each other. I'll put a link to that in the description box below. And we'll be back with the Sacred Union energy updates and Ascension energy updates next week. Okay, so let's see what is going on. We're going to get a True Love Oracle card and see what is the union energies between you two. Alright, Spirit, what's the union energies between these two counterparts? Thank you. Serendipity. Oh, okay. This has a ton of energy in it. Okay. This has all the energy of divine timing in it. Serendipity being chance encounters kind of thing. But this really has the energy of being divinely moved, by which I mean the divine supporting this, divine guiding this, the divine steering the boat here. And they're actually showing me the honeymoon card in the Romance Angels deck, where there is a boat leading towards a structure, what I like to call a firm foundation between you two. And an angel's in the boat who is steering the way. That's what this feels like. This feels like chance encounters that aren't chance encounters at all. So some of you might be receiving communication. Some of you might be receiving surprises. You could be receiving a gift that surprises you, communication that surprises you, a conversation that surprises you between you and your counterpart. For some of you, this might be energetic, where you might receive a download, or you might receive some kind of dream or telepathy in dream state. So take it as it resonates for you. Again, I'm reading for a large collective. Take it for your situation. But this really feels like the divine is really moving you along. The divine is really guiding this now, supporting this, has always been supporting this, but is now guiding this. And so serendipity, they're just pointing me to the star here. This is your wish coming true. This is the sun shining on your connection. This is divine support here. And it's almost like, you see how she's kind of hiding behind the boulders here? You can't really see how clear, Six of Swords energy, you can't really see how clear and how calm the waters are. But that is exactly where you're headed. You are turning the corner, and now there is movement. We've been channeling that for a while. Now there is movement ahead. Okay, there is a message that they want to relate to me. When it comes to these encounters with your divine counterpart, whether it is commitment, or it's communication, or a meetup, or a gift, or whatever it is, it might surprise you. It might even take you aback. As humans who have been incarnated on this planet, maybe this is your first incarnation. Most of us, it is not. Most of us, we've had many. But no matter what, we take on the energy of the planet. And a lot of that has been trauma. A lot of that has been heartache and pain, because the old template of how we grew and how we learned was through experience. And that experience was of duality construct. So we may have learned about abundance in another life, but we also learned about suffering and strife and struggle. This life, this ascension process, is recognizing the limitless possibilities and infinite nature of who we are, the power of who we are. And as such, we're ascending to a higher consciousness to remember that, to awaken to our true abundant nature. We don't have to experience that suffering. We don't have to experience that struggle anymore. That's what we've been clearing out, especially with our counterpart. Our counterpart has been mirroring to us, triggering us anywhere where we are not aligned to love. Anywhere we're not conscious of the love within ourselves, anywhere where we're not choosing love, anywhere where we're choosing or looking at old patterns based on that struggle, based on past trauma and heartache, even ancestral trauma and heartache that we've carried with us in our cellular bodies. So it's really, really important to understand that if you're surprised or if you are shocked by something, there might be some subconscious self-sabotage energy. Allow yourself to just appreciate what is coming in. Allow yourself to just accept and love and be present with it and process it and sit with it if you need to. You don't have to react. Allow yourself to just enjoy what is here, what is now, and receive what is coming in. I'll give you a quick example, a physical example. My Divine Masculine surprised me by something that he said to me. Something about us being family, something about us, working through everything together and how we were on this journey together. And that in and of itself was a gift. And it shocked me and it threw me, and I said, well, maybe this isn't true, maybe this isn't real, but I realized I was just getting in the way of what he was actually trying to tell me, the truth that he was revealing to me, which is where we are on our journey and how he feels about us. But my mind had been so much in ego and so locked on past cycles and past patterns that I wasn't allowing myself to receive what was trying to come in. Even when we moved in together, it was a shock to the system because it happened quickly and it was unexpected. And there were triggers galore because my mind was trying to put things into that container of the past. And to be honest, that's why I'm struggling a little bit with this Christmas. We're spending beautiful time together. We're spending time with our little family and our greater family. But for 15 years, I was on my own. For 15 years, it was my friends and my family who were, a part of this very special Christmas celebration that is a part of my family tradition. And change is on the horizon, and I can feel it. There's a rebirth, a new life that is coming in for me with new traditions. It's everything I wanted, but I'm also letting go of the old. And that letting go of the old, that letting go of attachments of the old can be difficult. So allow yourself, whatever it is, if you're starting a new relationship with your counterpart, you have to let go of the old, and that can be hard. If you are moving into more conversation with your counterpart, your egoic mind might start thinking about conversations that you had in the past, and you have to let go of that. If you are moving to a higher level of commitment with your counterpart, it's going to change your life. If you're moving into mission with your counterpart, that's going to change your life. There is a rebirth that is happening here on all levels, energetic and physical, within your relationship and just within your life as a whole. And your life is going to change. It is going to transform. And we talk about that a lot. There's something beautiful in that, and that is actually what we want. But the transition can be a little bit difficult because change, as much as we're ready for it, as much as we want it, it can bring about a tower moment because it can be a little bit sudden. And that can set off any lingering subconscious fears or blocks or self-sabotage energy. So allow yourself to sit with it. Even if it's positive, allow yourself to sit with it. Allow yourself to process it. Allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you need to feel, because things are changing. They really are. You're not alone in that boat anymore. Things are truly changing into calmer waters. The divine is really guiding this. Your wishes are coming true. So allow yourself to receive that. Okay, let's get into the divine masculine and divine feminine energies here. See what's going on for the divine masculine and divine feminine when it comes to this connection. Spirit, how is the divine masculine feeling when it comes to their journey with their counterpart and their sacred union? I feel like I just blacked out when I was channeling the information I was just talking about. So I hope that it's resonating with a lot of you. It's absolutely where I am on the journey, and I felt that energy came in last night, and I really felt the need to bring that out today, and I'm glad it came out in today's reading, because otherwise I was going to do a quick video for you guys. But some of you, especially around the holidays where, a lot of traditions are set, you are even patterns of thought, patterns of behavior. You are moving into a new life, a new way of being. And with that, there's a new way of living as far as your human experience. So really allow that to transform, allow that to unfold, because there is new opportunities here. You are building a new life. You are birthing a new life. And it really does take letting go of the old. And even if we are on this ascension journey, we're doing a lot of shedding. Even if we've done a lot of clearing and healing, we're doing a lot of shedding of the old layers still. And a lot of that is around the physical way of being, communicating, talking with other people, expressing ourselves to other people, standing up for ourselves with regards to other people and boundaries, which I think was today's daily. So we're really, embodying and integrating those energies, really learning how to live in that new energy. And that means really releasing the old, and that can be a little bit difficult. So allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you feel. Your feelings are never invalidated, but don't attach them. Allow yourself to move through them, and allow yourself to just open up your heart and receive whatever it is that is trying to come through. Okay. Spirit, what's the divine masculine feeling towards this union? Okay. They're not stopping. They are not stopping. Yeah. Yeah. They are not stopping. The bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles, they are not giving up on this connection. They are not holding back. This can sometimes be an energy of stubbornness, of holding everything in, of guarding yourselves. It's that miserly energy, not willing to give, but willing to hold everything in. Rather than that, this is saying they're not giving up. They're ready to, I feel, give all. We have the Page of Cups and the Seven of Wands. I want to talk about this for a minute. They're, again, not giving up on this connection. They're wanting to communicate with you, bring forward this offer of love. This very much feels like the Knight of Cups, where it's a romantic offer, it's a loving offer, it's very sincere and authentic. But I feel like it's the Page because it feels very young. And by which I mean, it feels young within their minds, like, oh, it's almost like they had a, it's funny, it's so sweet. It's almost like they had a tower moment and they're like, oh, wow, this is how I feel, and this is actually how I feel moved to express myself. They've always known how they felt about you, Divine Feminine. But I feel like this is like a shocking revelation of, I want to express myself, and this is how I want to express myself. And that's the young energy. It's very enthusiastic. Your Divine Masculine is mature. I saw the King of Pentacles earlier. I feel like that's where your Divine Masculine is. They have really risen into their divine embodiment. But their energy is just playful and loving and even flirtatious. It's immature, not from a sense of lacking of wisdom, lacking of responsibility, lacking of, maturity. It's young by means of enthusiastic. It's very, very sweet. It's like they're a young child and they're like, see what I have for you. I have this love for you. Let me offer this gift for you. It's very sweet. With the Seven of Wands, it feels like nothing's going to get in their way to deliver this message, to deliver this gift, to deliver this whatever it is. Very sweet. Divine Feminines, they're bringing forth an energy of word of caution for you to just be in a state of presence. Don't expect anything. Don't anticipate anything. Just be in the here and now. Enjoy your holiday with your family, your friends, or your counterpart, wherever you are in your journey. Just enjoy your life, enjoy yourself, and just appreciate whatever it is that does come in. However it does come in. If you're listening to this reading, just be very, very present. Release any expectations. There are usually heightened expectations around the holidays. Release that and just be in the here and now and appreciate what is here and now. Appreciate the moment, be in the present moment, and allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to be surprised. Because Divine Masculine is just, he's not going to let anything stop him. For a couple of you, this message came through when this Seven of Wands came out. For a couple of you, if you are spending the holidays together, or if you are spending your holidays with your family who don't maybe understand this connection, there's a sense of defensiveness here. I feel like divine masculine is putting up boundaries around this connection where they're going to be defending themselves or defending this connection to other people. Now, defending doesn't have a hostile tone to it. It doesn't mean that they're going to be arguing with other people. It just means that they're not letting you go. They're not letting this connection go. They're holding this steadfast in their heart. This connection's in their heart. They're defending it in their heart. They might even be putting up other boundaries with other people. If somebody's saying, well, I don't understand your connection, I'm not going to engage in that, is what I'm hearing. I'm not going to engage. I know my connection. I know the truth of my heart. That's all that needs to be said. They're not going to be engaging. That's how they're defending this connection. For some of you, it might be, more of a conversation, but when they're defending this connection, it's that they're holding the truth of this connection deep in their heart, and nobody's going to interfere. Nobody's going to be able to misuse this connection, is what I just heard. Misdirect this connection. Nobody's going to be able to steer this connection off course. They are very steadfast and firm. No interference. They're upholding their boundaries when it comes to this connection. And other people, and third-party energies or situations. So nothing's stopping them. Nothing is holding them back. Interesting energy. We also have that clarified with the Six of Swords and the Fool. They are moving towards a new beginning. And you see, remember we got that Six of Swords energy in this card here? You both are moving towards these calmer waters. Your divine masculine is moving towards this new beginning, this calm, clear new beginning. And I feel it's because they are very clear-headed about this connection, about how they feel and about how they want to express themselves to you. And so that is launching them, both of you, having this leap of faith, starting over, having this new beginning. So allow this new beginning to take root. Okay. Divine feminines, how are you feeling about your divine masculine in this connection? Divine feminines, how are you feeling about divine masculine in this connection? We have the Eight of Swords, and what I heard was just what we channeled in the beginning of the reading. You might actually be tying yourself up in self-sabotaging energies, in expectations, in hopes and wishes. But it's not just hopes and wishes and you're just letting it go and letting it up to the universe that you're having faith in. It's hopes and wishes tied to expectations. And so that's where you really have to trust and have faith that the divine is guiding this. You don't have to do anything anymore. By which I mean you don't have to... you just have to be present. That's your job. You just have to have faith and be present. You've already made the wish. You've already had the dream planted in your heart. Don't tie yourself up by trying to control anything. Release the expectations. Just be in the here and the now, because all you're doing is you're creating anxiety and fear for yourself. It was funny, when I split the deck before, there was a King of Pentacles on the left side, which is my divine masculine side when I do readings, and the Nine of Swords on the right side, which is my divine feminine side when I do readings. And that's what I feel. Remember I said that the King of Pentacles was your divine masculine, very stable, very much wanting to provide, very mature energy, very balanced energy, very much grounded in the physical, I'm also hearing. But divine feminine's Nine of Swords, that's where you are. You're in a little bit of anxiety. It could be wrapped around the holiday seasons because, especially, these Hallmark movies. I love these Christmas movies. I love these Hallmark movies. There are a couple that I sat down to watch that last year or the years before, I would have just gobbled them up. But I can't because they're of a lower vibrational nature. They're not showing what true love actually is. They're painting true love under a guise of artificiality. We understand through this journey what true unconditional love really is. There are a number of those movies that really hit the mark. I think something called The Christmas Ghost is one of my favorites, where she goes to an inn and there's a ghost there, and really, really well done. But some of the, as much as I love those other cheesy ones, some of those are kind of grounded in those old beliefs and old templates of love. And we're just moving beyond that. And I feel like those kind of scenarios really do kind of set up the expectations for what love is. Love is unconditional. Love is being present within yourself. Love is appreciating the moment and not needing anything, not expecting anything. You don't need, diamond rings at Christmas. You don't need engagements at Christmas. You don't need, all you need to do is love yourself and be open to loving others and receiving that love from others. Just appreciating the moments, appreciating, how you express yourself to each other. And that's not to say that engagements, proposals, diamond rings, and all that stuff, those gifts, that's not heartwarming. That's it. What I'm saying is, it's the thought behind it. So whatever it is that you receive, allow yourself to appreciate the thought behind it. Allow yourself to appreciate the moment. If you have communication coming in, appreciate the conversation. Appreciate what does come in. Allow yourself to just say, wow, this was unexpected. Thank you for this. This was what I wanted. And I'm appreciating this. I'm appreciating you. Don't get caught up in expectations, because what it truly is you're getting caught up in everybody else's expectations. So allow yourself to free yourself from what you think it should be, so that you can appreciate what is. And when you appreciate what is, that's when the miracle comes in. That's when everything changes, because what you're actually doing is you're shifting mindset. So allow yourself to be here and now. We talk about that all the time. The present moment is so powerful, because that's where you get to shift your energy. Through that appreciation, you shift your energy, because you're just here and now. You're not expecting anything of the future, and you're not holding on to the past. You're just being present, and when you're being present, you have that open heart. You're able to give love and receive love, and that is where miracles occur and shifts occur. Divine Feminine, how are you feeling about your Divine Masculine? Divine Feminine, how are you feeling about your Divine Masculine? Oh, yeah. You see that there is there's been an ending. You see that there's been an ending, that there's a transformation on the horizon. Look, bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Fool. Absolutely. I feel like, remember when I said walking away from the old, allowing your life to change? That's what this is. And that might be part of why you have some expectations, why you're tied up a little bit within yourself, because you might be expecting it to be the same old, but it's not. They want me to take these two. Oh my gosh, and look, the Ace of Cups. Yes, okay, that's what this energy is here. You're shedding the old, you're shedding the expectations, you're shedding the attachments, you're allowing yourself to transform and be very grounded, to be very balanced. You're allowing this new beginning in love to come in. Both of you with the Fool here, you're allowing the love to flow. And when you allow the love to flow, that's when you really ground this energy. That's when you really anchor in this energy of love. But you have to be willing to accept this change. There are cups that are overturned here and cups that are still standing. The cups that are still standing is your union. It is your sacred partner. You're carrying the love with and for your sacred partner, and from your sacred partner with you for this new beginning. And what you're toppled over is the resentment, the pain, the heartbreak, the triggers, all that intense energy of the past cycle that you were in, anywhere where you were tied up about this connection. You are leaving that behind, and you're carrying forward with you faith, trust, knowing, a new beginning, this love that you have. That is what's helping this ending of the old to bring in this transformation for the new. And what I love about this is endings and beginnings, a new beginning in love. Okay. How are you feeling about each other? All right, Divine Masculine, how are you feeling about your Divine Feminine right now? Divine Masculine, how are you feeling about your Divine Feminine right now? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. are with each other. This is what I was talking about in the beginning. Communication, conversation, higher levels of commitment. It's an opening of the heart, more intimacy, more vulnerability. It is a desire to express yourself. So whether this comes in the form of conversation, communication, a phone call, a meetup, whether it comes in the form of a gift or a dream, if you guys are not in communication, whatever this is, it is a desire to express oneself. And I feel with retreat here, I feel like this is you. I feel like they are wanting to spend that quality time with you, to have this deeper intimacy, to have this deeper communication. I just heard I love spending time with you. For some of you, this might be energetic, where they think of you often, they fantasize about you often, daydream about you often. For some of you who are in physical connection, they love your company, they love your presence, they just love you, and they want to enjoy that quality time with you and spend more time with you, and express themselves through spending time with you. Oh, that was very, very sweet. It just almost like shocked me in my heart, like I felt that in the heart space. Very sweet. Okay. Divine Feminine. How are you feeling about your Divine Masculine at this time? Union. You're feeling it. That's part of this transformation. You are feeling the energy of both of you uniting, of both of you coming together, of both of your energies merged, of this transformation that is taking place, and that is why you're continuing to shed the old versions. And now, this is not just the old version of your connection, this is the old version of your life, because you're stepping into a new life that is going to include your Divine Masculine, that is going to include your sacred partner. This is through mission, this is through family, this is through relationship. Whatever it is for your situation, it might look differently. It might not go according to, your plan, your expectations, the steps that you wanted to take. That's where it's important to just appreciate and be in the here and the now. I never expected to move in with my divine counterpart before we were in actual relationship, but that's what happened, and things are unfolding. We are more and more a family every day. That's what this energy is. It's, that you're in union. You're coming into the process of sacred union. So allow yourself to release the old version of yourself and even of your life. That's the ending. That's the transition. That's the transformation that is taking place to bring in this new beginning in love. Union. You feel so much love towards your divine counterpart. Okay. What do we need to know from the Divine Masculine this holiday season? What do we need to know from the Divine Masculine this holiday season? Whatever it is you celebrate, Hanukkah, Ramadan, Christmas, New Year's, whatever it is that you celebrate, this holiday season, this peak period in this current energy here, what do you need to know from your Divine Masculine about this sacred connection, please, Spirit? What does Divine Feminine need to know about this holiday season? The dragonfly. Things coming to light. Be lighthearted. Finding out. Change, heal, adapt. This very much feels like the butterfly. Oh, look, love call. Oh my gosh. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Yes, that's exactly what we were getting. Okay, this feels very much like butterfly energy, transformation energy, where, remember in the past few months we've been talking about in the Sacred Union energy updates how the moon was what was not revealed before is now coming to light, has not been revealed, is now coming to light. That's this energy here. There's a transformation energy here, a spreading of the wings, allowing yourself to fly and take form. The dragonfly, I just heard, might be a connection to some of you, a spirit animal to some of you, or a spirit guide to some of you. But this very much feels like spiritual ascension and spiritual transformation that your counterpart has gone through. They want you to know this. That is ushering in this communication and this wanting to express love. Remember when I said that they're not letting anything get in their way, that they're very enthusiastic, that they're very eager to communicate and express themselves to you? That is this energy. They are thinking of you. You are on their mind, on their heart. I just heard, you're not leaving me alone. You can't leave me alone. But like in a very playful, loving manner. It's a sense of Divine Masculine knows that they can't stop thinking about you. But it's not in an obsessed, intense way, although they're feeling that sexual attraction, they're feeling that intensity of the love that they have for you. It's a very pure, sweet love that's coming in where they can't stop thinking about you and daydreaming about you. And with it's a warm smile on their face, is what I'm seeing. Um, oh, it's just so tender and so loving. And it's not what it was in the past, is what I just heard. It's not that. Um, it's a longing, but it's a sweetness to it. It's not that intense energy of the past where they were trying to run from you, where they were trying to run from thinking about you, trying to block thinking about you. Now I'm hearing surrender. They've surrendered to this. That's part of this energy. And they're just enjoying thoughts of you, enjoying loving you, and wanting now to express that love. Oh my gosh, it is so sweet. I'll just sit in this energy all day. It's so, so sweet from Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine, what do you want your Divine Masculine to know this holiday season? The butterflies. See, you guys are mirroring each other. This is, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. And kisses at the bottom of the deck. Holy crap. Okay. I can't stop grinning, you guys. Butterfly. Let's slow down, Spirit. Butterfly. That's the energy that I was getting here. You guys are mirroring each other. You both are going through a transformation. You both are moving into the next phase. It says relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So as you guys are moving into the next phase of your union, as you come together, there's still healing to be done, but now you heal together. You grow together. I'll tell you, my Divine Masculine and I just had a little bit of a difficult conversation yesterday. I was triggered, which triggered him, and we bickered a little bit, and then we moved into conversation and healing and growth. And it brought to light a lot about what the Divine Masculine is going through, what my Masculine is going through, how sensitive and loving they are, which we've always known, but I was actually able to see that, and it just opened up my heart even more to more compassion and more love. And we were able to see how we were actually mirroring each other in how we have felt all of our lives. So it was really interesting because from the triggers, we were able to move into conversation about how we were feeling and express ourselves and work on healing, especially when it comes to the inner child. So this is happening as you guys are coming into physical union. Yes, it will be higher levels of relationship. Yes, it will be higher levels of commitment. But remember, even though this is a soul-to-soul connection, you're still mirroring each other. You're still moving through healing, but you're doing it together. You guys are the divine mirror to each other. You are each other's sacred partner. And you help each other to grow. You challenge each other to grow. You show each other where you're blocking love or where there's still healing to be happened or to happen. So that's what this feels like. This feels like relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. You're moving to the next phase of your journey, of your soul growth, and you're doing it together. And we have been talking about that for months now, and why this time is so pivotal for sacred partners, because you're doing it together now. What a difference. They're showing me the circle again, this seed of life circle on my tarot cloth. And for a long time you had that point of recognition, your meeting, your first meeting or your reunion, when you first came together. And then you went on almost like your individual soul growth journeys, where you were healing on your own. You were healing in separation, or even if you were in physical proximity with your counterpart, you weren't necessarily feeling like you were doing it together. But you always were, because you were always on that same path, always on that same thread of life, always connected through the heart, through the soul, through love. So you were always doing it together, but it felt like you were apart. It felt like there was separation. Then there were reunions and communication and higher levels of engagement and commitment. Engagement being communication and conversation. As you move more and more and more towards sacred union, now you're at this part. Now you're coming together into physical sacred union, into higher level of relationship, higher levels of your ascension journey together. And what you're doing now, I don't have a second circle, but what they showed me was another circle, which makes the infinity sign. And so what you're doing now is you are traveling together as one unit, together as one soul, together, knowing, conscious, recognizing that you are on this journey together, that you are divine counterparts, that you have never been apart. And now it's just that infinity sign, that free flow of love, give and receive, and give and receive in equal balance and harmony. That's where you are. You are right on that transformation, right on that precipice. You are transforming to bring in the sacred union. That's what this is. Recognizing that your relationship is growing and evolving into the next phase of your journey together. Higher level of engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. 2 union cards here. You have kisses in the middle, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. That is where you are. But divine feminines, that's where divine masculine is, that's where you are. Allow yourself to be open, because you are truly transforming. Your relationship is evolving. You're moving to a higher level of a commitment. Higher level of commitment doesn't necessarily have to be an engagement ring. For some, it will be proposals, but this is a union energy. Recognize that you are in union. So be very present. Release the expectations of what you think that should look like, maybe even what other people are telling you it should look like, and just allow it to be what it is for you, because this is a beautiful, beautiful evolution for both of you. Okay, I'm going to get, let's end with messages between you and your person. This is my Conversations with Counterparts deck. All decks and items are currently in stock. Oh, and I want to make an announcement. If you guys are interested in the 2021 Tarot Planner, I now have print versions available. There'll be a listing for that in my Etsy shop as soon as I have stock. Will be mid-January, but it's now available on Amazon for purchase if you'd like the print version. The digital version is also always in stock and available for instant download. If you're interested, you can use it as a digital file or as a printable. You can print it yourself. So that is available. I'm working on getting the journals printed. That'll be available at the end of January in stock on my Etsy shop as well. I'll have all the announcements on Facebook and on Instagram. What else? There was something else. Oh, the planner. If you guys are interested in taking my tarot and translation course, the planner is available as a digital printable file download for free until the end of the year. So that's a bonus. If you sign up for the tarot course before the end of the year, you'll also get the digital download of the tarot planner for free. That'll be gone by the new year, so make sure that you're checking that out if you want the tarot course to purchase it now, because it includes the tarot planner there. All the information is in the description box below. Okay, Divine Masculine, what do you want your Divine Feminine to know? Divine Masculine, what do you want your Divine Feminine to know? My romantic feelings are growing for you, I would say. Kisses, kisses. I'm afraid of being vulnerable. This is what they're working through. I don't feel so much fear here. Yeah, look, I'm ready to take this leap of faith on the bottom. I don't feel so much fear here. I feel like this is what they've been transforming. This is what they're moving through. They are getting ready to express themselves, wanting to express themselves, ready to be vulnerable and intimate with how they feel about you, ready to receive your love and ready to give love to you in equal measure. They're ready to take this leap of faith because they're feeling so strongly for you. Divine Feminine, what do you want to say to your Divine Masculine? Divine Feminine, what do you want to say to your Divine Masculine? Okay, we have I forgive you, letting go of the past, letting go of resentments, moving into the next cycle. I don't want to share this journey with anyone else. Recognizing this partnership, recognizing this journey, recognizing in your heart of hearts that even though you may have wanted to walk away, even though you may have walked away, you were releasing the attachment to the connection. You weren't releasing the love that you feel for your person. And no matter what, you are still on this journey together. You're still on this path together through the love that you share. No words can ever do this feeling justice, and my vow to you is true. Yes, exactly. You still feel it in your heart. You know the connection in your heart, and that's where you're learning to have faith and trust that your person is your person. You know it by how you feel inside. So release any attachments, release the expectations, and just allow yourself to live in love. Allow this love to unfold perfectly. All right, you guys, a beautiful, beautiful reading. Surprises even me. I don't know why I'm so shocked anymore, but I am. A beautiful divine unfolding for these sacred relationships. I am sending you guys so much love, so much light. Have a very, very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next week. Bye.